We added 125,000 new jobs around this world this past year. Good job. Jobs of benefits, jobs that will have profit sharing and retirement savings accounts for our associates. But most importantly to me, jobs that come with opportunity for personal development.
How do corporations like Walmart become so immensely successful? How are they capable of beating all of the competition? Why does their mere presence destroy small local businesses and put people out of jobs? Why does a successful business ruin the economy? Well, amongst many different tactics and resources available to these powerful companies, one of the most predominant and devastating tools they use is outsourcing. Why do corporations utilize outsourcing? What kind of benefits does it provide them? What is the real cost of low prices?
They used to say that in Centralia, every day is payday. On the day I arrived, they were told this would be their last.
Who's been here more than 10 years? You've worked here more than 10? Who's been here more than 20 years?
Yeah, she was here for 50 years.
50 will be.
Already is.
How we found out we were losing our jobs? The head of Leaf North America sends a videotape down to all the Leaf plants telling them how they're going to reorganize and stuff. Oh, by the way, we're shutting the Centralia plant down. A videotape.
And by the way.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a strike here?
Never been on strike.
You've never been on strike?
No.
Never had a walkout?
No.
Had an arbitration in it.
Do you have any idea what kind of profit you were making here?
20-some million is what they said.
20 million here, just inside this building.
Profit out of this plant. Profit.
And now what?
People are going to go off the deep end that lose their jobs in America. It happens all the time.
Offshore outsourcing has been extremely beneficial to many corporations all across America and even worldwide. Some of the reasons outsourcing has become so beneficial is that it allows large corporations to pay extremely low wages to low-skilled workers in countries where such wages are allowed. These countries also provide great tax advantages and allow for longer working hours to produce goods. This poor treatment of employees and the lack of restrictions on working environments has allowed for the rapid expansion of corporations that export labor and goods productions to increase profits.
89,000 young women in Bangladesh who are sewing garments for Walmart. These workers are getting up at 5:30 in the morning. They brush their teeth with their finger using ashes from the fire because they can't afford a toothbrush. Forced to work from 8 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week on these wages of 13 to 17 cents an hour. These are women who are hit by their supervisors, trapped in utter misery. As the largest company in the world, Walmart sets the standards that other companies are going to follow. So Walmart right now is sucking down standards all across the world. These are workers who have no rights.
The outlook for this company today is very positive. In every country that we operate in, the Walmart model works.
Because once your associates know that you will stand up for what is right, then when they see a wrong occur, they're more likely to contact you. And we have a very aggressive program underway to make sure, and have had now for the last couple of years.
I was a global services manager for Mexico, Central, and South America. My job function entitled 3 things. Oversight of all factory certifications, which means you go in there and you make sure that they're humane working conditions. Big deal with the factory certifications is to make sure that the workers are in a clean, safe, humane environment. When I was in the factory, and you talk to the people, and the people were so nice, and they were so good, and they were just working for so little money and without any condition of fairness whatsoever with their compensation and their working conditions. I went back to my hotel room and just wept.
So where did this all begin? The history of outsourcing begins in 1980, a year when the United States was suffering through a period of stagflation. Stagflation exists when an economy is suffering slow economic growth, high inflation, and high unemployment. In the mid-1980s, GM started closing factories in the United States and moving them to Mexico as a result of foreign debt. U.S. companies were forced into outsourcing as a means to return profitability. The Free Trade Agreement of the 1990s encouraged our jobs to leave the country in pursuit of lower wage rates, non-existent environmental standards, and trade without restrictions. This trend toward globalization became disastrously more prominent during the late 1990s as U.S. multinationals took the next step in setting up IT and research departments overseas. Most significantly, China and India began efforts to open up their economies to the world, which eventually led to China's admittance into the World Trade Organization.
I would respectfully like to ask the boss of Walmart to give the Chinese workers some consideration and a chance for a little time off.
Customers of Walmart, when you wear expensive clothes, when your children play with high-quality toys, think about China and the Far East.
Those profits you made and the wonderful life you have are the sweat and tears and overtime working of Chinese people.
If one day I encounter a lady who just bought a toy from Walmart, I'll say, "Respectable customer, respectable Walmart customer, do you know why you can buy such a cheap toy from Walmart? That's because we workers work all day, every day and night.
The workers told me that the manager from Payday was still across the street in the factory, so I decided to pay him a visit.
Hey, he said he'd talk to you without the camera if you talk to me.
All right, I'll come in. You stay here. Okay. What is the message to the American worker? That if they come here and work hard and do well, and because of their hard work, the company does well, their reward is unemployment.
You know, if this place would have done better and would have made more profit, would have had a quicker payback.
I mean, you're saying even if they had made a bigger profit here, the move would have been even quicker to get out of here.
You're right.
If the workers here had done a worse job, if the candy bar hadn't done as well, they might still be a candy bar plant here.
That's true.
That's insane.
Centralia, Illinois. Payday back to Centralia where it belongs.
Payday in Centralia, I want my job back, insurance, I need it badly. Everybody else needs it badly. We all need our paydays.
We want our jobs back. Yeah. We need our jobs back.
The whole town needs these jobs back.